All right, hi team, welcome to your Hot Pilates Strength edition. For class today, you're gonna bring in a few different sets of weights if you have them. So I've got my very light set, splitting the middle of the mat. I have my medium set off to the top, and then I have one super heavy set just placed over to the side. We're only gonna use that for a few drills later on. If you also happen to have a balance pad, you're gonna bring that in and we're gonna place that to the middle of the mat. I'm gonna turn up these beats and we're gonna get started. I hope you guys are ready to rock. You're gonna start seated with your ankles crossed, your hips are on your balance pad. Dumbbells are just off to the side. Hands come onto the knees, sitting up nice and tall through the spine, anchoring the hips. And start to inhale as the chest comes forward. Exhale as the chest rounds back. So just making nice thoracic circles. Keeping the hips pressing down. Growing tall through the spine, but sending the chest forward. Round, send the chest back. And then reversal. Reverse, swing the torso the other way. Just here for 3. Get some movement through the spine. 2. Last one, sitting up nice and tall on the inhale. Pull the shoulders down, start to open up the chest. Maybe the eyes go up to the ceiling. Exhale as you round through the spine and curl. 3 more. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round. And maybe you start to pull the chest forward and back. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Sitting back tall, you're gonna bring both feet flat on the floor. Option to grab your dumbbells, reach both arms forward, palms up, inhale. Exhale, tilt the pelvis round and roll halfway back. So you're finding your seated C curve. Inhale, exhale, round. We're just prepping the abdominals, the core, the spine, shoulders back and down, palms are up, tiny bend through the elbows. We're here for 20 seconds, not reps. Rolling back, rounding the spine. So this starts by tilting the pelvis and then going. So we're not leaning back with a flat back position. Scoop and hollow, hip to rib connection. Chin away from the chest, but gazes forward. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, release the dumbbells back to the side. Hands come back behind you, fingertips face forward or fingertips out to the side. Proud through the chest, hips down and up. You're gonna drive through the feet. Stay open through the chest. You hinge the hips. They can tap the floor or tap the ab, the balance pad if you have it. Drive through the feet. Squeeze hamstrings, glutes. Lift. Tabletop, reverse tabletop position. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay open through the collarbones, through the chest. Drop the hips. You're gonna come to balance on your tailbone. Option to cross, right ankle over left. Or you can have both legs parallel, feet together or legs separated. Hands can stay on the floor, or you can reach and hover. In and out with the legs. Modification, if that's ever too much, even with the hands, you can have your back on the floor, maybe even the hands underneath the sacrum, and still pressing the legs in and out, almost like a double leg stretch. Final 15 seconds. We're gonna hold in balance at the top. So start to engage through the lower abdominals, proud through the chest, shoulders back and down. 5, 4, core is tight, so it holds the balance. 3, 2, last one, hold at the top. Legs hover, grab your dumbbells, roll the shoulders back and down. You've got bicep curls. If you have a heavier weight, you can alternate one at a time, but we're not bringing the elbows up. Lock in the upper part of the arm, and then squeeze the bicep to draw the dumbbell up toward the front of the shoulder. Modification, feet flat on the floor. So if it's too much for the hip flexors or for the core, you release the feet, just work the biceps. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release the weights back down. Feet come back to the floor. Palms down. This time as you lift the hips, you're gonna extend right leg, lower, left leg. So we're gonna add the march. So it might be a little bit slower. And then I'll give you an option to pick up the pace. And maybe we'll add some triceps. Fingertips are facing forward, palms flat on the floor. Drive through the feet, squeeze. Option to stay here. Or we go a little bit quicker and we add the tricep dip. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, feet flat. Second set, left over right, in and out. Knees can go wide towards the shoulders, or if you have the legs together, they come in and out towards the center, the midline, towards the chest. Almost there. You know we're gonna hold at the top. Option to add the arm reach to balance. You're not letting the back press onto the floor. Almost like that half roll back position. You're still bouncing on the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold at the top. Grab your dumbbells, bend the arms. You're gonna take a circle press. Modification, I'm gonna set you up. You're sitting up tall. Maybe even the legs are extended. Spine doesn't change. The arms are bent about 90 degrees, palms up. And then you keep that shape as you draw a little circle up and overhead. Keep going. I'm going to turn to face you just so you can get different angles. You can see where we're working. And these are your light dumbbells. They could be medium, but I like to go light because we just started. We're still warming up. Last 10, 9, 8, 7. You can always come back to the balance. Hover the toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Release your dumbbells. Cross at the ankles. Plant your palms. Step back, downward facing dog. Just quick pedal the knees. Feet hip width, hands shoulder distance. Hips up and back for 3, 2, 1. Drop both knees to the floor or onto your balance pad. If you're on the floor, you're gonna have the tops of the feet down. If you're on the balance pad, you're gonna tuck your toes and press the balls of the feet into the floor. You're lifting the hips and you add alternating little punch, like a jab and a cross. Hands are up by the face. Hover the hips to the heels, down and up, squeeze. Hips forward, but tight at the top. Add both arms, same time, lift. Pace up to you. If you have a heavier weight, you're gonna slow this down. But full extension of the arms, shoulder height. So there's a rotation happening. Palms face each other, and then as you come up, rotate palms down. For 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, pull the arms in and just pulse. Hips go back towards the heels. You can hold almost in a row shape, or maybe take the dumbbells behind the lower back. You're in a bent over flat back position. Squeeze hamstrings and glutes. We're loading it up. Press through the chins, press through the feet for 10, 9. You're gonna hold this position in 8. We work the arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay bent over, hovering hips over heels. Bring the arms underneath the chest and open up into your fly. Working the rear delt, the back, slight bend through the elbow, and you press the arms open and control on the way back in. Keep the dumbbells separated at the bottom, just underneath the shoulders. Palms face the floor the whole time. Think about the elbows lifting, shoulder blades squeezing together. You have 10 seconds left to go. Big squeeze, slow down. We change the tempo. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice job, you guys. Release the dumbbells and just take them out of the way. Palms go down, step back into the downward facing dog again. This time, right leg lift, hip square. Little pulse, little lift. Toes point down towards the floor. Biceps next to ears. Slight bend through the elbows. Let the left heel be heavy. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, right foot's gonna step all the way outside right hand. Big step. And just start pulsing the hips. Now, if you have the ab pad, you're gonna pull it forward so it's underneath the hands at the top of the mat. You're still pulsing and opening up the hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low in your dragon. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, push through the right heel, straighten your legs, pyramid pose. Inhale, bend through the right knee. Exhale, straight. Now we're working the hamstrings on the right side. You're gonna square the hips, Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Push down through your right heel and your right big toe. Last one. From here, firm, hands underneath the shoulders. You have 2 hops to switch. Left, right, hold. Right arm reach up, right palm down. We go again. 1, 2, reach, reset, change, change. 1, reach, reset. Here we go. If you need to, you can allow the hips to do this little bit of a lift, only because we're still warming up, and it puts more pressure on the shoulders and the hands. If you want to make it more challenging for your core, you're going to shoot the legs back with as little lift of the hips as you can find. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Left foot steps outside the balance pad. Find your squat. Hands up, hands down. Right leg back. We switch. Nice and slow. This is you finding your squat position for the first time. From your lunge, step forward. The legs are already burning. My quads are on fire. Engage through the core. Navel in towards the spine. Pull the shoulders back and down. Squeeze the glutes to lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, both feet step back. High plank, inhale. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open up the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're coming back into your high plank. We're gonna go shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, knee, knee. Modification, hold your plank, or shoulder taps only. Walk the feet back. Shoulders right on top of wrists. Here we go. Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, knee, knee. Shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, knee, knee. Modification, just shoulder taps, or just pick up the right hand, put it on the left, and switch. So this is a good way to enter into the shoulder tapped kind of arena by just going for the hand or the wrist. Once you have it, shoulders, hand opposite hip, and then the knee. You got to draw everything into the midline. 20 seconds. Long spine, legs tight, glutes tight, core tight. No sway, no rock. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees, sit it back. So go thumb and pinky out. Just shake forward and back. And then turn, wrist down, knuckles down, and shake. 3, 2, woo, we got the other side. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts this time. Little lift, little pulse. Hands can be on the floor or on the balance pad, up to you. Rotate the left hip to point to the floor, toes down, heel up, push back. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Use your core, step the left foot all the way outside the left hand. Start to pulse the hips. You're trying to open it up. So this is really open movement. Just feeling the body, feeling the hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low in the dragon lunge. Open up the chest a little bit more. And then exhale. Push through the left heel, straighten the left leg. If the left leg doesn't go fully straight, that's fine. You're just working to get it there. But you're going to feel the stretch through the hamstrings all the way, maybe into the calves, and then up into the hips. Maybe even into the lower back. You got one more. Come back to your dragon lunge. We've got that 2-hop change. Right to left, 1, 2, and then reach the left arm up. Stack the shoulders, eyes up, follow the thumb. Change, change. You can start it slow with that little hip lift to engage the core, right? And more work through the shoulders. Once you have the movement, you hop change, shoot it back. Reach, reset. Right, left, it's a little bit quicker. Change, change. 1, 2, reach, reset, change, change. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach up, reach down, step back, drop the knees. We're going onto forearms. Keep the balance pad if you can. I promise we'll get rid of it soon. Forearm plank, shoulder stack right on top of elbow. If you're on the balance pad, your arms are not hanging off the edge. The whole arm is down, thumbs up or palm down. Step it back, Feet a little bit wider. Upper body doesn't move, just the heels drop to the right, left. So we're moving through center. You're pivoting on the balls of the feet. Your hips are gonna drop. So you work more of the obliques, but the upper body stays quiet. Length through the spine. You're coming onto the knife edge, inner and outer edges of both feet as the heels drop. Feet have to be wider. If they're close together, it's gonna feel really weird, really stuck. 10 seconds. Push forearms into the floor, push it away. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower both knees, you're gonna get rid of your balance pad. We won't need that for a while. Then hands go down, step back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, roll forward, high plank, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Oh, right with the music. You're gonna look forward, bend your knees, jump or walk. Feet outside the hands, it's gonna stand you up. Okay, if you have shoulder issues, you're gonna keep the weight on the chest. If you have the mobility and the strength, 1, maybe 2 dumbbells, light to medium. I'm gonna go 1 weight because my shoulders aren't quite ready. Feet are gonna go wide for your squat position, shoulder distance, toes face forward. Weight is overhead, so once it's there, we shouldn't have the hips back and the rib cage flared out. Lock everything in, shoulders back and down. You're gonna squat in the overhead position. When you stand up, your right knee lifts and you twist to the right. And I will turn so you can see different angles. From the front, right leg's doing the work the whole time. Weight is overhead. I'm trying, fighting to keep the chest up. So if you notice that the weight goes up and your body goes forward, keep the weight at your chest. In more work in the goblet position. And then stand, lift to twist. If you can work in the overhead, if you can go 2 dumbbells, they press together and they pull down. So you're working the side obliques. 20 seconds. Just on the right leg. Last 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Stand up, tap it out. Stay light on the feet. You're gonna grab your other dumbbell, same weight, matching weight. In 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Squat out and in. Stay low. So I'm still dipping the hips up and down, but I'm not standing all the way up. Core is tight, hips go back and down. Proud chest. Rotate. So now you have the length of your mat to work. You're gonna work your right leg, but I'm gonna end up working my left so I can mirror you, but it's your right leg. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step, top or back portion of the mat. Right leg is doing the work. Side lateral lunge, push the hips back, dumbbells frame the foot, hover off the floor. Stand, you gotta rotate, hips, ball the foot to press. Press straight up, biceps next to ears. Do not press forward on the angle, you're pressing up. So this is a rotational press. Using the power in your right leg, push off and drive up. Your left leg is straight, toes forward the whole time. You have a flat back position. So when you come down for your lateral lunge, make sure you're not trying to keep your chest up too far, and make sure your hips aren't forward, knees not forward. Hips go back to load up. We're almost there. Breathing here, 15 seconds. Push, turn. So the rotation has to happen from the hips as well. Into the torso. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Feet wide, hinge forward. If you have heavier dumbbells, you're gonna release them. Go for your light set. Light set. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift up to halfway. Hold your flat back position. Option 1, right and left, flat back, forward reach. Advanced. Woo. Both arms reach. If you notice that your spine starts moving, meaning this, you're throwing the weight, nuh-uh. You gotta drop the weight down, either one at a time, but go super light. Core is tight, hips are back, shoulders plugged into the back body. 10 seconds. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, release. Grab the medium set again. Draw the feet in narrow, hip width. Find your squat, just pulls it down. Woo! We there. We're in it. Loving it. Option to add your mini hop. Stay in your hop. Rotate top of the mat. Stay here. Woo! Legs on fire, team. Let's get it up. 10 seconds. 10 seconds only. Woo! We stay. We stay in 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the squat. Weights can be down. Just the right leg. Tap, tap, tap. Push it back. Now, if you notice that your weight is traveling forward with the knee past the toes, you're gonna pull it back. So all the weight is on the left leg, but you're trying to keep the knee on top of the ankle. 10 seconds. Drenched. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your right knee. Woo! Wood chop. 1 or 2 dumbbells. So if you have your heavy, here's where you're gonna grab the heavy. If you have 2 weights, knee demo, left leg is forward, right knee is down. Shoulder, hip, and then you can start to rebound from the hip and pull back to the shoulder. Arms bent or straight. If you have 1 heavy dumbbell, I'm gonna do this with you. Woo, here we go. 1 weight, 2 hands on it, core tight. You gotta move the hips, move the pelvis. Let your eyes follow. Notice the pelvic power, the hips, thrust. Slight bend through the elbows, but if you can, arms relatively straight. Breathe. Woo! Got it. You got it. Take it home, 15 seconds. Thrust, hips, forward, lift. Core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, heavy weight down, heavy weight. All right, so we're working in a high plank position. 1 heavy weight to the right side of your mat. Hands are gonna be at the top. We're just passing the weight underneath. That is it. High plank position, shoulders stacked right on top of the wrist. And then trying not to let the shoulders fall together, shoulder blades, or too much dome. We're looking for a neutral position. Step back, high plank. Left hand reach underneath, lift, drag, pull. Aiming to keep the hips quiet so that they're not piking up like so. They're not rocking side to side. Squeeze your butt. Halfway, 30 seconds. The further that you travel the weight, the harder it's gonna be. 20. You're gonna have to fight for it, especially towards the end. Modification, just tap, right? You don't even need to lift the weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Drop the knees. Sit it back. Get rid of your heavy dumbbell. If you've got the balance pad, you're gonna bring this back in. If not, you're just on your mat. You're gonna place it tall, like a building. We're going hollow body. So you're gonna start, hips at the top, reach the arms forward, sit tall, inhale. Exhale as you roll down with control. So now you'll notice that just your shoulder blades above head shoulders is off. Both legs go up to the ceiling. Hands go behind the head to start. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Find your C curve, then hollow out the body. Extend the legs. Pull, right arm, right elbow in. Hold. Option to stay, option to rock. Maintaining your hollow body shape. You can even have a dumbbell in the left hand, palm up, keeping the connection of your right elbow and your left knee. They both squeeze towards each other. Breathe. Woo! Modification, just hold. Just hold, that's it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, extend arms and legs. Right knee, pull in, sit up. Left knee. Right, left. You're returning to the hollow body shape every time. Modification, make sure you're not on the ab pad. You can roll up, sit up, pull the knee to the chest, or work in your half roll back and pull one knee at a time. Exhale, lift, lift. We're almost there. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, sit tall, release. Hands on the knees. Nice big circles. Reverse. We are done with our first circuit. We gotta do all that on the other side, but we've got one more for core. Before we stand up, if you're using your balance pad, top of the mat. All right, forearm plank is your setup, and we're gonna work on the balance pad. So I'm gonna come onto my right side. We're just gonna switch from side to side. Right side forearm, stacking the shoulder on top of the elbow. The balance pad makes it more challenging because it's a soft surface. You have to press the forearm down, reach the left arm up. The feet are staggered. Then I'm gonna roll through center, come onto the balls of the feet, thread the left arm down, and then reach the right arm up, stack the shoulders, stack the hips, feet are now right in front of the left. And you're just gonna alternate from side to side. Not too fast, could be slow. If you're on the balance pad, your weight's gonna wanna fall into the right and left elbow, so you have to make a fist and really push the whole forearm down. 20 seconds. Just finding stability through the side body into the shoulder, working the obliques. For 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop both knees. Get rid of your balance pad again. Hands down, downward facing dog. Just a quick little pedal. Right and left heel drops. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Look forward, lift the heels, bend the knees, jump or walk. Feet wide, squat position, stand up. Grab the same weight that you worked with on the previous side. We're going squat to twist and lift. Arms overhead, shoulders back and down. Feet wide, drop the hips low, but keep the chest up and then stand. Bring the knee up, use the obliques, twist and press. Exhale, as you stand up, inhale, as you lower, hips back and down. Dumbbell straight up to the ceiling, right? Make sure we're not going forward. It is a lot of shoulder strength and mobility. So even if you're going lightweight, you might notice it's challenging and maybe you need to pull back and just bring the dumbbell in to the chest. When you rotate, stand fully on your right leg, right? You don't need to lock back, but we don't want to come up into this half position. All the way up, rotate from the waist. 10 seconds. Exhale, twist. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stand up, tap it out. Left hand has the weight. Just a little hop from side to side. You're gonna grab your second weight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the dumbbell, feet wide, in and out, same thing, but now we add the punch. Rack your dumbbells, double press, in, out, press, in, out. 2 arms or maybe just 1. Right, if the weights are heavy, 1 dumbbell at a time. If they're light, they both go back. They both pull in. Hips back and down. Keep moving. Rotate. You're facing the side of your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. This time we're working left leg. Big step out. Hover the dumbbells flat back. Make sure the shoulders aren't falling forward. Dumbbells to a hover. Push off the left foot. Rotate the hip. Rotate through the side body, the obliques, the torso. Press at the top. We got plenty of time to work this out. Modification, 1 weight or no weights. All right, you can certainly do this without any weight at all, or you can go 1 and 1. And maybe you place the weight down and then release without it. About 20 seconds to go. Almost there, team. 15. Last 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep the feet wide. Release the heavier dumbbells. Go for your lighter set. Toes face forward, feet parallel. Start standing, roll the shoulders back. Weights face, palms face you. Hips go back, rear delt fly. Slight bend through the elbow. Lift, lower. Flat back position. Abs pull in and up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. So we did this earlier with the palms facing each other. This time, pinky up. From the side, keep going. Flat back. Notice that you're not rounded through the spine. So if you are, then I want you to bring the feet more parallel and go from a flat back, hinge over. Now we're also not putting too much arch in the lower back. So you're in a neutral spine. Squeeze. 10 seconds. Lift, lower. We're gonna hold at the top of this movement. In 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, pull the elbows back like wings. Little pulse, little lift. Just 10, 9, 8, short and sharp. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Release. Light weights go down. Grab your heavier set. You're gonna keep that wide stance position. We're going for sumo squats. Heavy as you got. Heels in, toes out. Does not need to be super crazy, but toes are turned out. Think wide like a sumo wrestler. Weights can come on the inside. Bend your knees, drop your hips. So I'm not going for a deadlift where the hips would go all the way back. I'm gonna fight to keep the chest up, And the hips can either stay underneath you if you're super mobile, or just a slight hips back, chest forward. Here we go. Push through the feet to stand up. And then again, not fully straightening the legs. So you'll notice I'm not gonna lock out at the top. That lets my bones take over. I wanna work the muscles. So I keep the soft bend through the knees at the top and really squeeze through the inner thighs, squeeze the legs. 30 seconds to go. You're either gonna keep these weights, or if they're like mine, which are a little bit heavy, I'm gonna move to my medium set for the jumps, because we're going plyo with this baby. Woo! Proud, proud chest. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, team. You got it. You got it. Finish it. You're going to get what you came for. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Either keep it or get rid. I can't talk anymore. The sumos took me out. I can't talk. Get rid of your heavy set. Go back to your medium. Feet wide. We're going to go plyo. Shoulders back and down. In 3, 2, off we go. So weights can be low. Weights can be high. Weights could be on the floor. And that's totally fine. Roll through your feet. Toe ball heel. Land soft. Rotate back. You're facing the top of the mat. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Grab your medium set again. Back into your narrow position and tap back. Just the left foot. All the weight is on the right. Trying to lean back, fall back. 15 seconds. Can you bend a little bit lower into your front knee? Squeeze your back glute. Ball the foot to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Left knee down. 2 weights if you're using it. Or you're gonna go back for that super heavy. Bring this bad boy in. We're going wood chop. Right foot is forward. Knee stacked on top of the ankle. Back knee underneath the hip. When you rotate, it will help you to propel the hips and use the power of the pelvis, and then the rotation from the torso. Here we go. If I'm twisting to the left, like this, then I like my right hand on top and left hand underneath. If you have light weights, you're gonna go for speed. If you have heavy, you're just gonna try and keep moving. Control a little bit more. Halfway done, 30 seconds. You guys didn't know, this drill's a whole minute, a whole 60 seconds. Right by the hip, up and across the right shoulder. 15. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo. Heavy weight goes down. Bring it to the center. We're gonna alternate with this one. We're gonna row right, push, row left, push. Heavy, heavy dumbbell. If you don't have anything heavy, grab 2 weights, renegade row. Right, left, push. If you have a heavy, we row, and we push. In 5, 4, set it up. 3, 2, high planks. I'm gonna row right, weight goes down, row left, 1 push, chest to weight. On your row, draw the dumbbell towards your hip, so it's more of a J shape, and the dumbbell shouldn't be touching your side rib cage, like high up. Think low, into the pocket. You can also row, push, row, push. If you like push-ups, your push-up is in between each row. If you don't, you push up after. Modification, right here. Row, row, push. You gotta be on the angle for the push. Final 10. Squeeze the butt. We're there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back. Drop the knees. Take rest if you need it. Towel off. Whew, feeling that. Get rid of the heavy dumbbell. If you've got your balance pad, you're gonna bring it back in. We have our hollow bodies on the other side. So I'm gonna have this tall like a building, so I have more space for my spine. More stability. Hips to the top, reach the arms forward, inhale. Exhale as you roll it back. All the way onto the mat. Head, shoulders, off on the floor. Both legs up to the ceiling. Hands behind the head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, engages the core. That's what peels. Head and shoulders off. Extend the legs. This time, left elbow, left knee. Pull them in tight. And then hollow rock position. If you like the arm forward, reach the arm forward. If you want more challenge, your right arm is back. Bicep is next to the ear. I can't see the clock, but that's fine. We'll just go for it. Keep the shape of the body. Keep pressing the elbow forward. Keep pulling the left knee back. Look forward towards the toes. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. I'm giving you the rest because I'm going to explain. We're going for our V-ups. Option 1, you can be on or off this ab pad, but you're going to roll up just like you did knee to chest. Option 2, leg is straight as you come up. Option 3, we're going from the hollow body position, both arms and legs touch, V shape at the top. So I'm going to aim for that, but we're going to have 45 seconds to do it. We start in 10. So mentally pick the option you're going to take. Prepare. In 3, find the hollow body shape. 2, if you're going for the V up, off we go. Exhale. Inhale. 20 seconds. You're about halfway done. Woo! I gotta switch. The modification. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it there. Take the balance pad off to the side. Take that out the way. All right. So if those options were challenging for you, sit up tall, hands on the knees, little circles. That's normal, right? And a year ago, I couldn't do any V-ups. And now I've got 25, 30 seconds worth of V-ups, and that's just through practice. It's through patience and building the strength, building the stability, building up my toolbox of the things that I need, and believing that I can reach that end goal. And you see the progress over time. You might not see it immediately, but over time you go, all of a sudden, oh, I could do this thing that I couldn't do before. And that's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's how we change, and we get better. All right, let's finish this beast off. We've got little cardio and we take it home. You're gonna grab a medium pair of weights. You only need weights on the first one. So this first set, it's a kneeling press. Weights go down. You're gonna jump or walk back to your plank. 1 push-up, then you, modification, just drop the knees to come back. Advance, you're gonna take a hop and land soft. So I'm going tops of the feet, then shins, then I add the press. So your first one, we're going 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Your second one, You're gonna go from a squat to punch, back to your plank. Punch, plank. So you're hitting each of those positions. Your third one, you're gonna go high plank, short plank, high plank, squat, and then you can add the jump up at the top. Your last one is gonna be plank position, side plank, back to your high plank, and then we definitely add the hop there. If you wanna add the push-up for a burpee, we go for it. Grab your dumbbells, off we go. One press, release, push, hop, press, plank, push, hop. Core, woo, shoulders, a little bit of cardio, halfway done. 20 seconds. Modification, you're gonna step back, drop the knees, push, step forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Dumbbells out the way. Dumbbells out the way. We got squat position. Punch into your plank. Shoulders back and down, feet wide in 3. Hit the squat. 2. Punch, plank, punch, plank. If you want to slow it down, right, left, plank, left, right. Hop the feet wide and land with your feet flat. Sit the hips back in order to pick up the chest. More than halfway. 15 seconds. If you want to add dumbbells, you can have dumbbells to this double punch. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo. 2 more. 2 more, team. This is it. This is the part that is meant to challenge you, to find your edge, to find your limit. High plank. 3, 2, hop to your short, high, squat, stand up. Modification, just stand, squeeze the butt. Plank, short, plank, stand. Spiral through the feet, squeeze the butt at the top. Advance a little bit quicker, maybe you add the jump at the top. Knees stay low, parallel to the floor. They come right underneath the hips. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Almost there. You got one more. Keep the chest up. I'm gonna give you a slightly longer break because this last set is being longer than 45 seconds. That's your plank. Side T, no rush there. Back to your plank, stand up, jump up. If you want to add a push-up anywhere in there, you're all in. Yeah, this is your moment to show up for you. You're not doing this for me. You're doing it for you. I'm just doing it with you. We go. We had a nice long break. Let's try for 90 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. So I can either add the push-up here and then the side plank, or I can add it after the side plank and go for more of a strict push-up. So that's going to slow things down. So you pick your poison. You pick the option that works best for you. Maybe you switch between the two. 60 seconds. Let's just go for 45 more. Why not? We go to the top of the minute. You got a team. You got a team. Just when you find something that you think you can't achieve, that you think is impossible, you find a way to overcome. You got 15 seconds. Don't give up on it, not just yet. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Drop the knees. Oh, send the legs out. So good, you guys. Legs out in front. Just try to sit up tall at this point. Keeping the head lifted. Breathing's gonna be heavy, as you can see. You're gonna try to breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. In through the nose, deepening the breath with every set. That's gonna help bring the breath back down. Heart rate helps you recover faster. Yes, if you can control your breath, your body recovers faster from these intervals on those short rest times. And that way, when you come back in, you can come back just as strong as that first round as you do on your 10th round. Legs out in front. Just walk out the hips on your inhale. Reach both arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, flat back. So for this one, we're gonna keep the chest lifted, shoulders back, and trying to keep a flat spine. If you notice that you're rounded, I want you to bend your knees, tilt the pelvis. So think about lifting the tailbone, and then you can start to walk the heels forward, just gradually over time, using the breath to guide the relaxation, to release tension, tightness. One more, inhale, exhale. Sitting up tall, keep the right leg where it is. Fold the left foot into the inner thigh. You're gonna go up and over, side body stretch. Right hand down, left arm up. Reach to the right toes, hold. Breathing length, opening, spiraling the chest. Then place your left hand behind your hip. You're gonna press up to the right toes and the left shin. Maybe circle the arm, either side or all the way opening up into the back bend, into your gate latch. Drop the hips, side body stretch, up and over. Plant the left palm, reach the right arm. One more. Just breathing, allowing the spine to move in all different positions. From here, you're gonna fold the right leg, fold the left leg. Find your figure 4. So normally you could go into, we would do a pigeon, but I'm gonna take this figure 4. I'm internally rotating the left, externally rotating the right, sitting up tall, and then exhale, just let the chest come forward, hold. Flexing the right toe strong, press your right knee down. Maybe you hover one hand, maybe you hover both hands. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lifting tall. Now I'm just gonna lift the left knee and lower. Right now, leaving the top of the foot on the floor, trying to keep the spine rotated towards the front leg. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm gonna rotate towards the back leg and come back through center. Rotate, trying to tap the back thigh, the knee, the calf. Last one, hold. You're pressing the hip forward, driving the knee down, and trying to rotate. If that's not working for you, hands back, and you can still twist from a lean back position. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Now you're just gonna pick up the knee and the foot, but still press your right knee down. For 4, 3, 2, on this last one, we're coming through center. Both knees press out. And now we just continue to the other side. Left foot is now forward. Right leg is now wrapped back. Rotate the hip. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Flex left toes. Drive your left knee into the floor. That's gonna help open up and stretch the hip. One hand or both hands hover. Hold for 3, 2, music is intense for cool down. Last one coming up. Now staying tall, hands on the floor, hands behind head, and you're just trying to pick up the back right knee, leaving the foot on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Now I keep the internal rotation, press the right knee down, and I'm trying to rotate using the obliques to tap the back right leg. Last one, hold. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Now the right knee lifts up. As the knee presses open, you press the left knee further into the floor. So the left knee shouldn't be lifting at all. 3, 2, last one through center, and release. We sit up tall. Inhale, reach both arms up. Ankles cross. Exhale as you twist to your left. Taking the right arm across the body, left hand behind the back. Exhale, twist back, look back. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Grow tall, lower, middle, upper. Exhale. Come back through center. One final breath in, as we do, you know. Exhale, empty out. On the inhale, arms reach up, palms press. Exhale, drawing the hands to heart center. Bow the head, close the eyes. As always, just taking a moment to honor yourself, your body, your practice, and just looking at the obstacles that, or the barriers that presented themselves in the last, 60 minutes, however long you're working out, and how you overcame them, right? How you maybe stepped outside of your comfort zone, maybe tried something new, maybe pushed yourself to find your edge and your limit. And if you do that, little by little, that edge starts to grow. And that's where the progress comes, is over time with plenty of practice and plenty of patience. So those two things combined, the consistency and the confidence to achieve those goals, is what is going to get them to you in the end. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Namaste.